Hey everybody, welcome to an unboxing video of the Sony ALPHA 7 IV, the fourth generation of the Sony ALPHA 7 series, also known as Sony A7 IV, or Sony A7 Mac 4, whatever. So again, it's a fourth generation of the A7 series. I had the A7 III before, okay, but I wanted to have 60 FPS when recording 4K, and also the fourth generation has better autofocus, so I upgraded the camera. And yeah, so let's start with the unboxing. Okay, so let's have a look at the box, and then I'm gonna open it and take everything out. So we see the camera on the one side, the Sony logo on the other side, the ALPHA logo. On the back we have some information about the product. The model is on the side in orange, on an orange background, and on this side we have serial number, product number, and so on. The package is sealed, so you need a knife to open the package. I was a bit clumsy when it came to this. Be aware that you have to press this thing down first before you can open the top. So the first things you will find in the box is this little warranty extension information and a little voucher for $100 off your next Sony lens. Then we have some power cords for different regions, and you have some guarantee information documents, information how to register your product, and a quick guide how to start your camera. Next we have the shoulder strap, which says Sony ALPHA or ALPHA 7 IV. With the old model, with the ALPHA 7, it only said ALPHA 7. In this case, the 4 is more prominent, and you know, this could be a problem if you're in the city for sightseeing. Thieves know, hey, this guy is really worth robbing. So next we have a cable. It's a USB cable, it's a USB-C cable. The camera has USB-C and the old USB standard, and it's a USB 3 cable. Here we have the charging device. You can use this to power your camera. If you want to, film something or do pictures stationary, or if you want to charge the battery. You can also use any other charger, for instance, from your phone. The battery is standard. We know it already from the ALPHA 7. And now let's have a look at the camera itself, at the body. So the changes to the exterior are minor, or like not so easy to spot. I mean, on the front we have the release for the lens. You see we have the wheel at the grip, which was there already on the ALPHA 7 III. And at the wheel on the top we have a new button which we can press, but more about this in a second. You can remove the cap and then you get access to the sensor, which is a new 33 megapixel sensor. The old ALPHA 7 III only had 24.2 megapixels. So on the top we have minor differences. One of the wheels, the one in the middle, moved a bit up. Before it was inside the body, now it's on the top. The C1 button was replaced by a red movie record button, and the wheel to select modes now has two wheels where you can actually switch between photo, video, and time-lapse mode. The back is similar to the Sony ALPHA 3 with slight differences. I told you already the center wheel on top was on the back side in the body before. The movie recording button was replaced by the C1 button. So overall on the back side we have the same amount of buttons as before on the ALPHA 7 III, but the ergonomics was improved, so the buttons should be easier to reach. So besides the improved sensor and autofocus and 4K with 60 FPS, the highlight of the new camera of the ALPHA 7 IV is the touchscreen, which you can now flip. So this was not possible before. Now you can take the touchscreen out, you can take the screen out, you can turn it by 180 degrees, and you can actually watch yourself while filming selfies, for instance. Okay, now let's turn the camera to the right. Here we have the card slots. You have to press a button down and then push to the back of the camera to open it. We have a CF Express slot, which is shared with an SD card slot, and we have a second SD card slot. At the bottom of the camera you'll find the slot for the battery, so you can open the cover, push the violet thingy to inside the camera, and then you can put the battery in. On the left side we have all the different connectors. For instance, HDMI, we have now a large regular HDMI connector, not a mini HDMI connector, which I hated because I always was afraid that they look so fragile and they could actually break. You just saw the microphone in, this was the headphone out, and then we have the USB-C and the regular USB slot, which you can use to charge your camera. On the front we have the cap, and behind the cap you'll find the sensor, so make sure that it's covered, or yet you have a lens on your camera to protect it. I also feel that the grip is much better, so the camera is much better in your hand. I don't know if this is subjective. I saw in the press release from Sony that they actually did something with ergonomics, but okay. So here we see the wheel, which I was talking about before. We have different modes, and you can switch between photo, video, and time-lapse. So I still have to figure out how to use this while, holding a camera, but you basically have to press a button on, which is, facing the front, and then you can switch the lower wheel, and then you have the top wheel where you can switch between different modes, presets, and so on. Well, I was pretty much aware what I'm buying, so this is basically an upgrade to my Alpha 7 III, which now 60 FPS in 4K, better autofocus, better sensor for photos, and a bit, minor upgrades to the ergonomics. If you have any question about the camera or you want a specific video about the camera, please write down in the comment section, and I will try to answer all the comments and also try to make videos about frequently asked comments. Okay everybody, this was my unboxing video of the Sony Alpha 7 IV. If you have any further questions, write them down in the comment section. I will try to answer all your comments. And also if you would like to see a specific video about the camera, tell me down in the comment section and maybe I will find the time to make this video. If you appreciate my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for free and turn notifications on, because this way YouTube will notify you whenever I upload a new video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya. Bye bye.